Polish him.
Hey,
Yo,
what's going on, dude?
dude, what's up? How you doing?
Good, good. Do you want camera or no camera? I'm okay with either.
Camera would be great if we could because this is camera wise. Yeah,
Hey, you got a whole overlay set up, man. I
I
like
I
that.
got the whole overlay. Everything's breaking today, so it's great today.
Everything's breaking today for everyone, dude.
Dude,
I feel bad about it.
I don't get it. I don't get what's going on with Twitch. Maybe everyone's just like cracking down on them and being like, "Yo, no one got their 70/30, you know?"
Yeah, yeah,
It's like finally we're attacking Twitch and getting them right where they're at, you know? Maybe. Who knows?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. This is their payback to us,
this is
man.
their payback for us not getting our 70/30. So how you doing today, Chalk? What's been going on with you today?
I'm good, dude. I'm notorious for having a shitty sleep schedule, but I finally fixed it. I've been this whole week has been
Mhm.
productive because I've been up early, been editing videos and shit like that, wasting my life away in World of Warcraft after the Lich King Classic. You know, the usual.
The usual. We get it. We
Yeah.
we vibe with that. I'm not into World of Warcraft that much, but when did you get into World of Warcraft?
Oh, when I was a kid, man, I used to watch my dad play, and I would always ask him if I could play, and then he finally let me do it in like 2005 when I got the chicken pox and I had to stay home from school. Yeah,
Nice. I love that.
I, I've been
Dude,
hooked since. I didn't scratch once because of it. So,
how much money did you spend on World of Warcraft?
uh, probably enough to buy a really nice car, man. If we think about how long I've been playing for and just the subscription alone,
Mhm.
and then not including like character transfers or faction changes, things like that, or mounts or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably enough to get a nice car, like a down payment for a nice car.
Buddy, you need to fix that addiction there, Chalk.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I don't do that anymore, thankfully. I don't enjoy the game as much to justify spending that much money.
So what's your typical morning routine? I guess you just woke up, but what do you typically do for your waking up routine?
First thing I do when I wake
Mhm.
up is immediately go back to sleep. And then I'll get up, and then when I actually do wake up, my cat knows it's time for me to feed her, so she'll just meow at
Mhm.
me until I do it. So I'll go give her food and I'll get up. I'll
Yeah.
probably attempt to do something at my computer for a bit until I feel slimy, and then I'll go take a shower and brush my teeth, all that stuff, and then sit right back down on my computer.
And then fall back asleep. That's what you do.
Exactly, exactly. It's a pretty solid schedule.
Honestly, it's a better schedule than most people actually. I I hate the chalk. That's what Scooter says. Scoot is scoot.
That's fair. Scoot, you
This
could suck my dick, dude. It's okay.
this Scoot. He'll do that at TwitchCon, buddy. That's what he's gonna
That's
do.
true.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you excited about TwitchCon?
I'm very excited, man.
Dude.
There's a whole group of people that I just can't wait to meet. I've made all these friends online through the platform, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be really great to interact with them in person.
Yeah. I'm super excited. I'm bringing my camera. I'm a photographer, so literally I'm gonna be taking so many photos for people and everything, and just working with creators and brands as well. It's gonna be a fun time, I think, at TwitchCon, man. Like,
Oh hell yeah, dude.
yeah. So,
I
hmm,
I know I'm gonna be stretched thin during it though, because like I want to try to meet as many people as
same.
possible, and I just know it's not gonna be doable.
I said that to many people, like how I don't think we're gonna meet everyone, which sucks because the amount of people and the amount of time we're so thin with the time. It's only 3 days, and it's just like, yeah, we're not gonna meet everyone, right? So
Yeah, it's just not possible. I'll try to go to as many like meet and greets that other people are hosting, and then like if there's like a party or something or whatever.
yeah, I have the only thing I have set in schedule is like Friday. I'm going out with a lunch with a streamer, but other than that, like the rest of the weekend I got no plans with people.
Yeah. I've
So
got a pretty loose schedule. I got
yeah,
like 2 set days where I'm like doing like concrete stuff, and then everything else is just
mhm.
filler because I'm gonna be there from the 3rd to the 10th. I'll be there for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think. I'm literally gonna be in San Diego from the 6th to the 10th. So
Nice.
nice. So yeah, I honestly hope that we can see each other chalk. And I just want to at least get a drink with you, man, or get
Oh, yeah,
something to eat or
absolutely.
something. Do something with you, man. Like the amount of people I'm like, I need to do something. We gotta plan something for real.
Yeah, it won't be hard to spot me either. Like if you just see me, just yell my name because I'm 6'4" and 235 pounds. Like
You're
you'll
six
be able to.
four. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I'm 6'2", so there's that. So you're gonna see
Oh, hell yeah.
all of it. I'm hoping to meet a
It'll
lot
be
of cool people. Hmm?
it'll be very easy for us to find each other then.
I know, right? It's gonna be like, oh, just the tall people. Oh, there's Eagle. There's Shock. Okay,
Yeah,
dudes with the beards.
yeah.
I don't think I have anything hardcore set in stone, but Ban Shack, I'll hang out with you. So you want me
Okay,
to just
Scoot.
kill this interview right now, Scootish, and just
Hey, you do what you gotta do. I get it. He's got a cool partner badge. Do what you gotta do.
listen here. I set this up with you for at least a good week or two. I can't ban you, buddy.
That's fair.
For right now. For right now. Give it until the end of the stream. Maybe I'll ban you, but who
Okay, okay.
knows? So, why did you want to start streaming, Chalk?
Dude, initially I got into streaming because of my buddy Marcus.
Hmm.
He still streams now. He was a big Destiny streamer. He still
Oh,
is, but
really?
the way he explained it sounded really cool. And
Mhm.
I was a theater kid my whole life. I grew up doing jazz, ballet,
You look
and
like a theater kid, Chalk. You do.
yeah, I know. I can't escape the look from it.
Dude, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're a theater kid?" Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the way he explained it, it just seemed really cool, and I wanted to try to entertain people on my own and see what I could do. And it took me a while to figure out where I wanted to create content, but we got there eventually.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scootish, you're a partner. It is what it is. Whatever. Do you think you'll change your name at all, Chuck? Or no? Like, probably get rid of the underscore, right?
Yeah, so the
Oh
goal
yeah.
is when I get partner, I'm gonna get rid of I can't get rid of the underscore because there's
Mhm.
somebody else with the check. It's some
Oh
Russian
really?
dude that's just active enough where I can't just take his name from him.
Damn.
But there's an account named Check
Oh,
with only like 8 followers.
okay.
Like when you search it, you can't even find it. You have to specifically type in the name of the URL. They are
Mhm.
not active at all. So like when I get
Okay.
partner, I'm taking that name away from them.
Dude. I'm when I get partner, I'm literally getting rid of that HD when I can because the person that has EOL, they're not active. They have like only 4 followers, but like no, I need that EOL. I need I'm with you. I need to get rid of that like HD underscore like dude, we're in the same boat. It's like
Oh yeah,
one day.
absolutely. I don't feel whole right now.
Right?
I'll feel complete
Right?
once I can just be check.
Yeah. 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 And SEO for you, I looked up. We got a whole entire deep dive of you, Chalk. I looked up Google images and everything, and dude, Chalk is like
Nice.
perfect SEO for you, dude. Like it's perfect. Like
Yeah, I'm
you're
very
so good,
excited for that.
dude. I'm excited for you when you get partner. You need partner, dude. I don't know when the day is, but you need it. I know you need it.
We'll get there
We'll get
eventually.
there. So why the name Chalk though?
Check is
Check.
actually
Yeah.
half of my last name.
Oh.
Um, yeah.
Okay.
Before, so fun fact about me, my streaming name when I first started used to be ironic_AW.
Hmm.
Because I wanted to build this brand like with these alerts, like there'd be the stupid little things like Alanis Morissette. She would like when I got a follow, she'd say some dumb shit like, "Isn't it ironic?" Like I would just find little snippets
Yeah.
and try to build it up around there. But like that name felt more of like a weird ass gamer tag instead of like an actual like Twitch name for like an established streamer. So
Interesting.
I changed it to the Check, and it just felt more fitting.
Nice. Also,
Yeah,
Spooker69, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, from
Spoozer,
Spoozer. I'm terrible at
love
names
that
with
guy.
people in chat. It's terrible. It's like, oh yeah, this name, this. Like for me, when I first started Twitch, I should have stick with this name. It was Real Robot, and
Oh, okay.
it was such a like when I had that back when I was like maybe like 8 or 9, and the reason being because of Real Robot was I'm a real person and I'm not a robot, but I name myself Real Robot. So there's
Okay,
that.
okay.
So it's like okay, there's that, and then there's other variations online that I had like 1,000 Real Robot, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So it's like oh maybe one day, but I'm past those days of that. What does chalk mean? What does it mean? That's what Nail
Check.
asked.
I don't necessarily know the meaning of just Czech, but my actual last name is where that stemmed from is Hungarian, so that's the root of
Ooh.
where my last name came from.
What's your ethnicity? So like you're Hungarian and what else?
I'm just a mutt of a bunch of different things. I'm Hungarian, I'm Polish,
Oh, you're
Irish,
Polish.
little bit of Italian. Yeah, yeah, I think that covers, like, the majority of the gist of it. If you wanna get technical,
Mhm.
I could say some dumb shit like, "Oh, I'm, like, 0.38% Cherokee Indian," but, like, so is everybody else, so
Dude, I'm with you. I'm Polish as well. I'm like Ukrainian, Croatian, French, something else. Métis. So there's that too. But like the Métis is like the last generation Métis. So anyone
Oh,
else,
hell yeah.
it's like no more. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. But do
The
you
the Hungarian's the most prominent for me. I think
you
that's
look
why
more
most people when
Italian?
they look at Yeah, I think people get confused, like, most of the time, they never think I'm white. It's always like a guessing game with them. They just kinda stare at me for a second. They're like, "Who what are you?"
What are you? Are you this?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's amazing. So, what's your favorite chatters that you have in your community, Chuck?
My favorite chatters, I don't know, it's hard because you have, like, a whole spectrum of chatters, right? You
Yeah,
get the ones who just kinda show up, say hi, then they go to lurk and they do their own thing. Um, I
we
think,
see you.
I really am not a fan of, like, the really shitty, like, puns and stuff like that, but with the people who come into my chat leading with puns right off the bat, I do love them, even though I give them shit for it. I think they're
Yeah.
some of my favorites.
Hmm. Oh, you don't have like anyone that you're like, oh my gosh, I need to say their name or anything? No.
Like a specific name?
Yeah,
Oh, I've got a
specific names as
specific name.
well. Yeah.
There's somebody who followed me about a month, 2 months ago. Their
Mhm.
name is My Pussy Stinks, but it's Pucy.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
they're one of those that just stops by, says hello, so that way people can see their name in chat, and then there you go.
My pussy stinks. I hope to see you one day. You're amazing.
Yeah. I'll try to send them your way.
Oh, no. Spooger, the perfect, yeah, perfect username. Gee, how? Like, and
Yeah,
you would think at that point they would be taken, but it's not. Like, wow. Or at least
it's
banned,
definitely not.
right? That too.
Yeah, I think another one of my favorites, he stops in to check on me every once in a while. His name is Dwayne the Cock Johnson, but it's CCK, so that way it's not actually spelling out cock.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Friend me. Oh my gosh. There's one streamer I love. His name. This was before Twitch has the limit of the 4 character limit. His name's Pi.
Mhm. Pie?
Pi.
That's solid.
I know, right? It's the most solid name.
Strong name.
He comes in every so often. He's speedrunner, and it's just like, dude, I love your name. I don't want it, but at the same time, is I praise you.
Yeah, that's a great name.
I know, right? It's like, damn. Do you think you'll go far on Twitch, Chuck?
Yeah, I believe it. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't still be doing it, to be honest. Um, I'm somebody who's very aware of the ability, that I have, and, I minimum, I know I'm gonna make it at least, 1,000 v average. Like,
Mm,
that is what I'm aiming for because I know I'm capable of it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't think I couldn't do it.
yeah. I'm with you. Like for me, I mainly do these kind of things. So like shows or something along those lines, podcasts. For me, it's like I want to at least get that average of 1,000 or something along those lines, or at least average of 500 or something along those lines. So then I have like established community or something like that, you know?
Yeah,
And yeah,
absolutely.
where do you see yourself a year or two, 5 years? Man, Nao does the same questions as what I do. What do you? Okay, how about where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Still making content. Listen, I'm gonna be making content, but I definitely want to have a much bigger presence on sites like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. With
Yeah,
main focus of YouTube, like I want to make sure that I'm crafting and creating content that can translate well from my stream, but also to YouTube as well.
nice. That's good. Like 5 years down the road could be totally different. It could be literally you could be on Twitch, you could be on TikTok. Hell, there might be even a brand new platform. We don't even know what's gonna happen in the next 5 years.
Ex-
For all we know.
Exactly. It's all
Yeah,
a mystery.
yeah. We could have like YouTube be like the next metaverse.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It
Maybe.
could happen.
What's your dream best case scenario to be at? Like how big? Yeah, it's basically for Chalk. He said 1,000, right? I guess your best scenario. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say yeah, minimum 1,000 there, but I wanna make sure, like,
Hmm.
when I'm at that point or even before, the shows that I'm doing now, I want to do a Ludwig scale of one of them and
Yeah.
do a live performance in front of an audience.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Dude, if you need a
Mhm.
photographer, hit me up.
Absolutely,
Let's
absolutely.
go. Dude, like the amount of events and stuff, it's so fun to do those live performances and do those kind of things and be in awe of that. It's so good. I can't wait to. Ludwig is a good goal. Yeah, like honestly, chalk 1,000's a good cap, I think, for a lot of individuals because you have established community. You could still make a living out of that for sure.
Yeah,
I think,
absolutely.
and you could actually read the chats very well for 1,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What makes you stand out compared to other streamers?
Um, it's got to be the way I craft and create my content is very different from everybody else on the platform.
Mm,
I don't see a single person creating improv shows like I do. Like
true.
my two biggest shows are my Yep also, which is a play on words of yes and, which is very important. It's the fundamental,
Mhm.
the foundation for improv. And then my murder mystery party is I haven't seen anybody besides maybe Capri get his community involved, get my community involved to this larger extent for a piece of content.
Yeah.
Murder mystery is one of my favorite things to do. It's pretty much long for improv, but with like 20, 30 plus people all at the same time.
Nice. Yeah, there was a streamer that I knew back like 2 years ago or something along those lines that did kind of like a murder mystery thing with like Zoom and Whereby back when, but now he doesn't do it anymore. He got basically canceled, but there's that.
Oh
But
yeah.
that happens on the platform. But yeah, he did that for a bit and then it just never worked out. But either way, like you're in a good direction, Chuck. And if you get canceled, I'm gonna be sad.
I appreciate it. I promise you I have not done or will do anything that'll get me canceled. So
Yeah. Yeah. I've never actually seen a whole chalk show live, but it seems cool. Someone recently gave a sub. Do you ever have any issues with trolls? That's what you asked.
very rarely, but
Mhm.
I'm very quick to shut them down, and I have excellent mods that'll take care of it. If it's not something I can address right away, they're pretty good at seeing when I want to. I consider it called playing with my food because if people are going to come in and say stupid shit,
Mhm.
I kind of want to have that back and forth with them as long as it's not creating like a weird environment, like making
Oh yeah.
people feel weird in chat. Like I let people know that I'm in charge of my own stream, and you're not
Yeah.
going to fuck with anything that's going on here.
Any stream you can't really fuck with the streamer because that's not a go-to kind of thing. You don't want to witness that at all. Like I don't have that in chat. If I deal like we do try to troll and everything, have a banter a little bit, and then if it's kind of like getting off the rails, then yeah, we'll deal with the consequences with that and be like, okay, we
Yeah,
bop you,
yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah. Who's your favorite streamer you met along the way so far?
Oh man, there's so many people, dude. There's so many people.
Your
It's
top
wild.
five. Your top five.
We're gonna say Capri Sun Poppy. I'm not gonna go like larger scale. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick kind
Yeah.
of like local. I'm gonna do Capri Sun Poppy, Mur, Scoot, Nandre,
Mhm.
and Berry, Bebop, and Sandwich. I added an extra one in there.
Okay.
Because I think watching them
Mhm.
create their content before I even decided I wanted to start streaming again.
Yeah.
All of them combined have helped me like figure out who I am as a content creator. So
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, for myself, it's like kind of like the same realm as you, and then there's a few larger ones, but like, yeah, like this said community, like with yourself, Capri, and Andre, like this is a solid, like established, good community. I've
yeah,
realized, and
absolutely.
it helps. They help each other out, and that's what I've noticed with a lot of other communities on Twitch that just like they kind of do and they kind of don't. Like I've been on Twitch since like 2013 since Justin TV. It's been
That's a
like
long
I know
time.
it's been a long time since 2013 since I was 13 years old and it's just been like it's been weird. There's been weird fluctuation with Twitch and everything, Chalk, and I think it's at a good point where just chatting shows and these production kind of shows wise it's hitting its peak right around
Yeah,
this time or so. So
everyone's stepping the game up in terms of productions for what they're
yeah.
bringing to the table for streams, and it's creating a shift with what people want to
Mhm.
see and what people want to consume on the platform.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. It's kind of going into the shift of, hey, we don't care about TV anymore. We're watching these streams. These are our
Yep.
new cable TV, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did you find them all? How did you find, I guess, all your favorite people like Capri, Sam, Non, Barry.
Well, so this is a bit of a deeper dive because,
Hmm.
do you remember the game Hyperscape when that came out?
Yeah, I know Hyperscape.
Yeah, I was still kind of just streaming by myself, doing my own thing. I was
Hmm.
playing Hyperscape. I got into a random lobby with somebody named Santa Slays,
Hmm.
and we hit it off. We ended up being friends and stuff. And from there, Santa introduced me to Game Pass Dad. I followed them on socials and stuff like that, but I was still very much so in my bubble.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, because of Santa Slays and Game Pass Dad interacting with Caprice and Poppy's tweets and stuff for his streams, this man kept showing up all over my Twitter, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I was like, and he's canceling people that I've watched on TikTok and watched on Twitch for a while that I've looked up to. Like he did a cancel of like of Sandwich. That was like one of the first advertised things that I saw of him. And there was this weird stream called Sexy Island. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I went in and I had to check it out, and then through there I found Hover as well. And like Hover was like a
Ooh,
temporary, application that led me to all these other streamers,
yeah.
Najre and everybody else.
Mhm. Damn, damn. Also, thank you, Game Pass Dad, for the follow. How does it feel to
Hey,
be
Bob.
bored too?
Okay, buddy. Game Pass is just upset because he knows I'm gonna tower over him when I meet him at TwitchCon.
I know. You're gonna tower everyone. I think 6'4", dude. 6'4".
Yeah.
Well, that's also funny with my like literally my community think I'm literally like 5'9", 5'8". I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm 6'2". It's like, no, no, I'm
Yeah, the
tall.
people who haven't met me yet are convinced that I'm short until proven otherwise, so I can't
Exactly.
wait to prove them otherwise.
Exactly. And I met a few of them, and they still be like, yo, no, you're still short. It's stupid. Like, it never works out, Chalk. Like, literally, everyone's gonna still say you're short. It,
One of my one of my best friends ever, his name's Bum. I met him in a random lobby in Fortnite 5 years ago. I met him in person 2 years ago, and he's 5'6", right? I walk up to him, he's leaning on this little cement block, and he looks up at me and goes, "You're short." And I was like, "Come on, man." He just does it to
Damn.
fuck with me. Now it's his mission to tell everybody that I'm short.
Nice. Also, Resophone, welcome to the stream. And you're short. That's what they say.
Yeah, and thank you, Persephone.
Damn. Okay, do you think you've impacted someone's life while streaming?
Yes, only because they've told me though.
Oh,
If they didn't tell me, I wouldn't be aware of it. There's a couple people. It's without going into too much detail. There's
yeah.
somebody who's been in my chat since pretty much since I started,
Nice.
and he was like 14, 15 at the time, and his name is Clothes Hangers. And, he sent me a message and he was like, "I don't think you understand how much you've done for me, but
Mm,
watching you growing up has kinda, like, helped me out, like, on my darkest times." And I've kinda had to take a step back
well,
because you
yeah.
don't think about those things. You just kinda, like, you go live and you do your own thing, and you just wanna make people laugh, and you don't really think, that deeply about it. And
Mhm.
it's kinda cool. He still stops by every now and then. He's enlisted in the military, he's doing his own thing, he's stationed in Germany, he's a cool guy.
That's insane how much Twitch impacts streamers. Like that's cool. That's very like
Mhm.
hearing a station military person watching person like you, Chop, watching you specifically.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
crazy,
it's fucking crazy.
freaking crazy. Damn, damn. Chatters, are you one part of the Chalk Nation? Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
he's part of the Czech nation.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going off of that. If you change anything about the Twitch community, what would it be except the 70/30 thing? Something other than the 70/30. Because
About the Twitch
everyone's
community,
yeah.
it's been a huge discussion recently,
Yeah.
especially with all, like, the scandals coming out with the really big streamers, but,
Yeah.
there's one thing that people just need to do is just hold each other accountable, which is something that we're not used to doing on Twitch. It's more so, "Hey, we're gonna just sweep this under the rug," in fear of, like, what somebody else might say backlash-wise. Or like the bigger streamers did is,
Mhm.
hey, we have this stuff and we're only going to release it because it's going to better ourselves in the career just to make somebody else look bad. Like if something happens, you hold somebody accountable regardless.
Yeah. Twitch has to like, for instance, hey, if someone did like, yes, a sexual assault or something, they should like take action towards it. Like they're not doing any action towards any of this stuff really. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
That and Twitch needs to actually address hate rates because it's still
that
going
too.
on.
Yeah.
Um, you know, POCs are still being targeted. People in the LGBTQ community are still being targeted. And it's just kind of crazy. Twitch acted very fast in regards to the whole gambling situation,
Yeah.
but they still have not properly addressed everything else.
Yeah, they haven't addressed a lot of what's happening at the top stream. Like Twitch is making a major shift now because of the 50-50 now, and then now the big top creators are getting exposed, and like it's literally taking a big toll now on what's gonna happen next. I think 2023 and beyond. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
change completely from what we're gonna watch. I think.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot more like heavy production companies are gonna be more into Twitch than when what we typically watch. So for instance, maybe like Jimmy Fallon or something along those lines are gonna be like, okay, we're gonna come on
Maybe,
Twitch
yeah.
now.
Well, it's like, I mean, Ludwig just made an announcement yesterday about
Yeah,
being a co-owner for this company that wants to help put on these bigger
yeah.
productions for streamers. So what I want to do is put myself in a situation where I could take my improv show
Mhm.
and present it to him in a way where he can't say no.
Dude, TwitchCon, find him.
What I'm saying, if he's there, I know he's a big YouTube streamer,
I
but
think he's gonna be there just because his friends are there and everything. He's gonna be there. It'd be kind of weird. Well, you would think that. You'd
yeah,
think that. I think so. And the thing is about YouTube, they don't have like they do have like a big con, but it never works out well.
yeah,
About
absolutely not.
YouTube. Maybe they'll do something now because of the recent stuff and everything. Also, welcome Juicebox and Savage Alley Cat. If Chalk could
Welcome
collab,
in.
if Chalk, is it pronounced Chack or Chalk?
It's Czech.
Chat.
That's why when I go to people's chats, I say, "What's Chakalackin?" to kind of point them in the right direction.
Smart,
But
smart.
most people still say chalk or shack
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Okay.
it just happens. It's just a
That's
thing.
yeah, that's a thing. So Chalk, if you could collab with any other streamer, if he hasn't collabed with before, who would it be? That's what me now.
Um, two main people. Two
Mhm.
main people. No, three. I take that back.
Mhm.
Let's just shooting for the stars here, but it's got to be. I would say Ludwig, Will Neff, and Germa, and I would
Ooh,
want to get them specifically on an improv show.
dude, that'd be no. Honestly, I want to see you also have Seer. Seer's a good one for improv as well. Like he's top tier for your improv.
Yeah, oh, you know what? Seer and or Myth. Myth is
Do Myth, yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
Oh, dude, the impressions that Myth can do, it's in like, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that lineup one day, dude. It,
Hmm.
yeah. If if Ludwig is doing something that he is getting this production company kind of thing, and somehow you can get streamers on your show, like it would be huge, huge.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I don't have like for myself. I don't. It's weird. I'm gonna be real. Be real. Check out the Be Real. I'm kidding. No, I'm not sponsored. um, no. The one person when I found out about Hover back like what was it 2021 and then I
Hmm.
found actually Sandwich, not Sam, you know the girl Sam, and I
Yeah.
found her from Hover. I think back in 2020, 2021, early days of Hover, and then followed her from that. And then somehow I'm like, I want to collaborate with this person one day. And somehow I collaborated with her this year. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is for me, honestly, I think I peaked at that point, but I could be wrong. Just like I peaked now, but now I realize I'm just hanging out with the crew now. It's like a cool little community now that we just
I don't.
collaborate. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with people peaking.
No?
Because I think I think as long as you are continuing to strive for goals that you've set for yourself, I don't
Yeah,
think it's actually possible for you to peak because regardless of if it's like visual growth where you see it like in your numbers and stuff, you're still growing like physically and mentally and stuff like that.
exactly.
So yeah,
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, yeah, there's peaks and then there's non-peaks. Like yeah, I get that you mean like there's no peaks. And there is
yeah,
like you could always step up your game on what you're doing and there's really no peaking. So, really, you could get on what's the guy who got 90,000 subscribers on Twitch? He's literally like, I forget his name.
CNET.
Yeah, I think
I believe
it's
it's
CNAP.
CNET.
I think it's CNAP. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, go. He's peaked, but also he's still peaking. He's still processing what he's going through. Like, there's so much that
Oh
he's
yeah.
gonna go through. So yeah, I peaked in high school. Fuck. Savage. maybe he meant all time high. Maybe.
Oh, I have to say this, Savage. So Savage Alley Cat, Effie, Juke, and I are doing this thing where we're not allowed to say anything poorly about ourselves for a whole week. And if we say something poorly about ourselves, we have to pretend like we're saying it to our friends. Or would you say that to your friend? And you wouldn't. So, Allie, I'm gonna have to ask you to take that back. You didn't peak in high school. Get wrecked, nerd.
Ooh, get
Yeah.
wrecked. Damn. Ruins. Get dunked
Mm.
on. L plus. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Helpless ratio.
I'm gonna get canceled. No. What made you want to get in the Just Chatting community, Chuck?
I got sick and tired of gaming, bro. I literally what I thought I wanted to do, or what I thought I needed to do in order to succeed, was to follow all these fucking gaming trends.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I got to stay on top of what the most popular games are. I got to try to get there before other people do. So people come to me. That's not the case.
No.
I have always loved theater. Always loved theater, and I wanted to find a way to bring that to people in any way possible through my just chatting content. That's with the improv show, that's with the script reading, that's with musical theater karaoke, stuff like that. Everything I do is influence the things that I love to do in real life.
Nice. I love that. I love it. Now everyone's just spamming what's Chuck lacking. Hey Elfie, hey mac and cheese. Mac and cheese? Mac and cheese?
Yeah, it's mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Oh, that's a nice name. That's a very nice name. I love that.
Solid name.
Okay. I know you don't like peaks, but what was for you like your biggest thing that happened to you as a content creator? Chuck, right now.
Biggest thing actually would be me getting into Hover's Next Top Streamer and making it all the way to second place out of 9,000 people, because I would have not had the exposure
Yeah.
if it wasn't for making it onto that show.
Okay. What
Yeah.
were your competition with you?
Nikki Stones. Nikki Stones was the one who got in first place, and then we were against Eddie Alam, and then we were against oh no, this is gonna make me look like an asshole. The fourth person, it was Spooger. It was you, was it not? I'm pretty sure it was Spooger. Fuck, I'm such a dickhead. He's in chat too. Spooger. Nope, yep, he says wow. Yep, it's Spooger. I'm sorry. Don't say wow. Stop. God damn it.
Chat. Just
God
spam the
damn it.
wows.
God
Just
damn it.
spam wows. Just spam wows. We don't need this
That's
guy.
the interview. I'll
Cut
fucking
the
see you,
fucking
dude.
interview. We don't need
My
this
bad.
guy. Fucking hell.
The thing with Spooger and I was really fucking funny is Spooger, his initial audition was on a different day from mine, and we had both prepped some sort of like news-esque segment. But mine was more improv based and everything. And he got to go before me, so he did his news segment. So I was like, that son of a bitch. But the next day, I just made sure I did like a quick little call out. I was like, Spooger, I'm coming for you.
You're on the lookout, Spooger. He's still coming for you. I
Yeah.
love oh my gosh. We have World of Warcraft. Okay. Chat, if you like World of Warcraft, type 1. If you don't, type 2 in chat right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ken is being a piece of shit, and he's just saying that to say it because he knows I like World of Warcraft.
We got 1 and oh no. Oh, no.
Yep, see,
He
there's
just
the
messed
2.
with you. We got 2. We got a 69. Okay.
Yeah.
I never play, but sometimes. Yeah, I watch. Not. Do I watch WoW? No, I watch League. My bad. I watch League, but I don't play League. I'm never gonna get into League just because it's like no. I don't want to get sucked in. I'm not into MOBAs though, so that's just me too. But
only MOBA I was like really heavily into was Heroes of the Storm because it's a very much so a dumbed down version of Dota and League of Legends.
Actually, I liked what is it? What's its face? That God one, Smite. I like Smite.
Smite.
Smite was a good one.
Okay.
Smite was good. Because it was kind of like almost first person, like you were more into the arena than actual other MOBAs compared to the other ones. So that's why I liked it. But do you have a job besides streaming, Chuck?
Nope.
No.
Nope, not right now. I used to work at Starbucks.
Wait, you're another Afghans.
What's that?
You're another Afghans. You worked at Starbucks.
Yeah, yeah, I worked at Starbucks, but before that, before COVID hit, I was working in IT as a level 1 tech support for a mortgage company, and
Ooh.
then the layoffs happened because of COVID,
Oh,
and then, worked a bunch of miscellaneous jobs in between, like, I also worked at UPS as a preloader. I had to be there at, like, 2 AM and then
mhm,
left at, like, 9 AM, 10 AM loading up all the trucks.
yeah.
Um,
Damn.
but yeah, it was Starbucks and then nothing because Starbucks was, like, really trying to force me to come back when I got COVID when I still wasn't well enough. So I was like, "How about I just not go back? You guys go
Yeah.
fuck yourselves."
Yeah, I'd say that too. Screw that. Like, no. Care about your health.
Yeah.
Jesus, Starbucks. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Chad, don't go with the big corporations. Go with Amazon.
Yeah.
Go with Amazon. Your Twitch pay, your contract. Yeah. How much time do you spend on your stream when you're not actually streaming? So, like, Neo asked, like, prepping and everything. I guess for shows as well, too.
I'm somebody who's got a very, very simplified overlays for my streams and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't have anything too wild, too crazy.
Yeah.
So in terms of that aspect of production-wise prepping, not much. But in terms of planning, there literally isn't a moment where I'm not thinking of something that I could do for content or how to plan my content out. I have
Mhm.
3 of these composition notebooks,
Ooh.
um, in various places of my room so I could grab them quickly. Or I even have one in the bathroom if I have like a thought while I'm taking a shit or something, because those happen, and I'll write it down because you never know. You never know.
I have I have one. It's called the Bible.
Nice.
There you go. There's one. But no. There's your notebook for today. But that's cool. Like, what made you start doing like that? I guess with the notebooks and everything.
um, Honestly, it's just something I started doing on my own because
Hmm.
when I started meeting everybody, like Capri and all these other people offered so much fucking insight in terms of like prepping streams or coming up with stream ideas. Like there wasn't a way that I couldn't have something where I was writing shit down.
Yeah.
I take inspiration from literally everything. We could be
Hmm.
having just a regular discussion like now or like in Discord, just kind of goofing around with your friends or watching YouTube videos while I'm high and it can just spark an idea right there. And literally, that's how some of these ideas started. Like, just as a
Hmm.
joke, I did a fucking fart tier list a while ago, and I compiled a bunch of videos, like funny videos of like farts and stuff. I was like, "All right, we're gonna go over this. Let's review them. S tier to fucking F tier. Which one was the best fart video?" Um, or I'll
That
come up with
sounds good.
improv prompts as well.
That is peak. No, that's I can't say peak with you. Damn it, Chad. That is
You're good.
high.
You could say peak. It's
No,
fine.
no, 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 no. You you're killing my you're killing my vocabulary. No, Chuck, it's
I'm
fine. It's
sorry.
fine.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. This is high level content there. There we go, Chuck. High
Yeah.
level content of farts. Let's go. I need to do that one of these days just because I love owls. You can see in my room. I need to do tier list of owls now.
I show you something.
Hmm.
I also love owls. I have 2 owl tattoos. My whole arm is gonna be owls eventually.
What's your favorite owl?
So,
What's your favorite owl?
probably just the horned owl, honestly.
Which
It's
one
simple.
now?
I don't have a
He's
specific
he's
name. I'm not like I like them. I appreciate them, right? They're my favorite, but I haven't like done like a deep
tuck to the
dive of all
hand.
the
Tuck to the
different
hand. He's a
kinds, you
fake
know?
owl. He's fake
I'm
owless.
not,
He's fake.
yeah, I'm a fake owlist. I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know owls by there's great horn. There's North-eared owl. There's long-eared. There's so many horned owls, Chuck.
Whatever the biggest one is that looks like it can fuck you up, that's my favorite.
Fuck. That one. That one. It's Spectrum.
That one.
It's Spectrum. Yes, it's Spectrum. What's next for Chuck? Does he overthrow the government? Does he do a cookie stream? What could it be? That's what
What's
Alex said.
next?
Yeah, what's next for Chuck?
Fucking alley, dude. I'm I this week before TwitchCon, I'm just trying to vibe and do something like I don't usually do, which is just kind of hang out
Hmm.
with chat and everything instead of having super planned format. Like I had this there was this little fossil excavating kit that I did yesterday.
Yeah.
That's literally a plastic dinosaur.
Hmm.
Like this.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm
It
like,
was in
oh,
yeah,
cool kit.
it was encased in plaster. And you have to like dig into it with these fossil excavating tools and
Oh
you
yeah,
put it
those
together
cube kits.
afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I've been looking for, like, other outlets because I love working with my hands too,
Hmm.
and I got a, whittling kit through Throne. I've always wanted to learn how to whittle, so I'm gonna be doing that on Thursday. Um,
Mm.
just
Dude.
following along the tutorial and see how bad we fuck up, so
IRL Dino Dig stream? Maybe, dude. Honestly, I want to see you. I think you're the type of person. Do this for a stream. It's probably good for a throwaway stream. Speedrun. How? Speedrun of you sharpening a pencil.
Okay,
I want to see that.
that could be good.
That could be really good. Just, I could see that your tenseness already being like on the floor on the bed.
That could be good. I'll make it one of the hand ones too.
Yeah.
Like I could start it and put like different goals. So like if people give subs, I gotta like reset, start with a new fucking pencil.
Yep.
We're onto something.
We're on the
See?
dude.
Ideas can stem from anything.
And then for instance, if someone gifts, you break a pencil.
Boom.
Easy.
Done.
Favorite? Do you have a favorite stream you've done before?
Yeah, my murder mystery streams are probably my all-time favorite because it's just it's me and then my good friend Hamal Kid. He is my we both play detectives, right? And so like I said, it's all long form improv and we just act like fucking dickheads the whole time. And it's just a fucking blast. We go in and we investigate in each and every room and we're yelling at them and we have like little accents going on, these characters that we play. It really feels like the show that we put on is like it's like it feels like an Adult Swim kind of shit posty kind of episode, like all together.
Yeah.
So it's neat.
I love that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. Exactly. Okay. Who do you typically watch on Twitch when you're not streaming?
I don't really gravitate towards the bigger streamers because you know, it's not that I dislike their content, but the bigger streamers are in a completely different league in terms of content creation and in terms of interaction with chats and stuff like that and what they're creating. So I like to watch people that are like on similar levels of me or like in the community. So I watch a lot of Sandwich, I watch a lot of Nandre, Caprice and Poppy, Mur, like everybody in that bubble.
Yeah.
I'm watching and consuming their content. Because it's just more fun for me. It's the people that are lower on Twitch, you know, not considered big streamers, they're doing crazy things, but they don't get the exposure because they're not the bigger streamers.
Wait, cookie stream? That's what you
Cookie stream?
Cookie stream.
I have cookies.
You have cookies. Ooh,
I
are
do
they
have
homemade
cookies.
cookies?
No, these are I don't know if you've ever had these. So these are most popular for when you find them in homes. They're usually replaced with sewing kits because once they eat the cookies, they just get repurposed. So growing up, these are notorious for, you know, you getting excited to find a cookie and you open it up and you just find yarn and needles and stuff like that. So, but these have the real deal inside. So.
Oh yeah, sure. Dude, the thing about me, I've been cutting off chocolate and cookies for about a month just because I want to kind of look presentable at TwitchCon, not have much of the acne wise. I've been doing a lot of like that kind of stuff with my face and body and everything. But once TwitchCon happens, we're getting back into the cookies, man. We're getting back into it. I don't care. We're doing it.
Spoil yourself.
We're spoiling myself at TwitchCon, man. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I'm excited. As it is, I'm still breaking out. It's terrible, man. It's these days in age, you can't win.
You can't.
Who do you admire on Twitch though? Like who do you be like, wow?
Bigger streamer wise, again, I'd probably say Ludwig. Smaller scale. That's true.
You can't say
smaller scale. Definitely Sandwich and Nandre. The work that they put in for their streams and for the reach that they have with these people that they've met and these friendships that they've created, it really translates to the content that they're putting on Twitch.
Like there's a few people that I'm the same way as Myra Sandwich, not getting to know Non a lot more this past few months has been great. Love the dude. He's very funny. Scootish is another one I very much admire.
Scoot's
the dude's
a great
hilarious. The dude's freaking nuts and hilarious, and I love the dude. He's.
I would say. He's fantastic. I'm honored to call him my friend. So.
Yeah. Do you think you'll stop streaming at some point, Jock?
I think eventually. I think it's unrealistic to think that you're gonna be streaming for your entire life.
Yeah.
Um, but that being said, um, along the way, not now, because I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards now. But I will figure out
Mhm.
figure out where to take, my skills and bring them elsewhere, whether it's something similar to what Ludwig did with that, that company that he just announced,
Yeah.
or, I just kind of disappear with the money I made from Twitch and maybe I start directing theater or something, or I start getting back into shows or whatever.
You just take the hike, you take your Twitch bag and then or YouTube bag at the time and be like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
know.
I could very easily, I'm very capable of just disappearing if I wanted to, and I'm totally okay with that.
Chat, he's gonna take the bag and leave you. Just watch out for that. He's not gonna care about you guys any. Would you ever own an esports team?
No.
No.
No. No. Maybe if there was, like, an opportunity down the line for me to co-own, maybe, but there's nothing that I do in terms of streaming that makes me present, um, myself as somebody who would own, an esports team.
I'd love to be on an esports team one day, but at the same time, I'm too bad at video games that I can't be that
Yeah, I'm
good,
not good.
right?
I'm not good enough to qualify for that.
Nah. Who needs to be
Yeah.
on an esports team? We don't believe in that crap
Yeah, fuck
here.
it.
Screw that shit. All right, Shaq. This is the part where I have the Google segment behind this tweet, Twitch clip, internet thing, whatever you call it. So pull up the stream if you haven't already. And this
It's
is
here.
where I will pull up Google if this works. Oh, and we got to fix the overlay just because it broke today.
Oh, good.
Do that. So
Juke says if I had an esports team, I should name it the Chackettes.
ooh,
Okay.
that's a good name. That's a really good name, actually.
I'll be like the Rockettes, yeah.
Rockets. What's
There'll
your
be a height
favorite?
requirement for everybody who joins.
Do you have like a favorite what's its face sports team that you'll be like, oh, let's name them off of that?
A sports team that I would take inspiration for naming, no,
No,
but I grew up my whole life watching the Lakers.
so you're a Lakers fan.
Um, yeah, big Lakers fan. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah,
grew up
you.
in
Yeah.
California, but yeah, I don't know. I stopped watching them around like 2010, 2011. I just fell out of that phase of just watching and consuming sports. It's just not for me anymore.
Yeah, I'm understandable. I don't watch sports. I whenever it's like playoff season, then I'll watch like basketball and that. But other than that, I don't typically go out and watch. Well, I'm in Canada, so like we're very focused on hockey here.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so we're always consuming hockey, and it's just like I'm good. I'm good. You know. Follow up
Yeah.
Simi Check. Okay, Savage. I heard Savage Alley is a top tier battle royale streamer. Also, hey Tony. All right, so when you Google search the Chalk on Google Images, this is what comes up, Chalk. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you got what's his face? Oh, I saw him in chat. It's Gamer Dad. Gamer Dad's
Yeah,
right there.
Game Pass said, yeah.
Yeah. And then you have some weird hat thing going on there with someone. I don't know what's going on here. You got Tony. You got Capri. This is decent. You got decent things for your
Not too bad. There's a picture of a guy in there that I have no fucking clue who that is.
which
But
guy?
scroll down.
Yeah.
He's in the same row as Tony. He's right next to Tony. Not the one with the big forehead. Well, they
So it's
both
the
have
guy
big
with the
foreheads.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, the guy with that SoundCloud with something in his mouth or some shit. I don't know who the fuck that is.
So I guess that guy has your name on SoundCloud. So you're, I guess, a SoundCloud rapper now, Chuck.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay. Now, let's go through tweets here, Chuck, that we got for you.
Sure. I'm very unhinged on
That's
Twitter.
Chalk's alter ego? Oh no.
Yeah, what's crazy is that person looks like somebody who could be in my family as well. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Maybe it's Long Lost Chalk 2.0. That's Chalk SoundCloud.
Yeah.
He is a liar. Yeah, that's probably. This is what I think when I think of content thieves. Capri, Murdoch, Chalk, Game Pass, Adding Scootish, Teletubbies.
That's a fucking wonderful tweet. That same exact picture is actually the background for my stream deck.
Oh my gosh. Wait,
Yeah.
can you show it up or no?
It's
Like,
in a place. It's like tucked in behind shit. Cause I was trying to organize my desk earlier.
Yeah, that sucks. Would you consider yourself the purple Teletubby, or is that fair or no?
I would say the purple one fits my vibe. It's funny that somebody gave me the purple one because I had that exact purple like plushie as a kid, and you would squeeze its stomach and it would make Teletubby noises. But we threw it away because when nobody was touching it, it would still make noise like a Furby. So we were like,
Oh,
"Nah, fuck that! I don't want that."
hmm. I consider myself like the green one, but I like
The
green
green
in
one.
general though. That's
That's
just
fair.
me. I'm a green person, but also
Pretty
I've,
solid color.
I've blue turquoise background though. That's different now. But besides that, all right. Next one we got is touching grass today. Wish me luck. I was touching grass.
Oh, touching grass. Well, I got sunburnt that day.
Oh.
It was a little family barbecue. We got together with my stepdad and my mom's side of the family, and
Mhm.
I it was my first time that I've been outside in a while, man. Um, and we were playing volleyball and soccer and shit like that. And I was running around with like the younger kids, and I ran up. I felt like a baller because I don't know if you know this, but ice cream trucks
Yeah.
they accept debit cards now.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So he said
Congratulations.
he accepted debit cards. So like I had, like little cousins or extended family and stuff in line trying to get ice cream, and I was like,
Yeah.
put on the card, whatever they want.
Ooh.
I felt like a little superhero.
Dude was just racking in the cash and being like, yo, heck yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fucking exactly, dude.
Also, I love chat that's just spamming your emote jam. Chack jam.
Hey, yeah, dude, I fucking love that emote.
Damn. Honestly, I'm gonna say like, let me go back into this other thing. Chat is in general, like, wise. They're vibing to you. They support you. Like that's
God.
your community, man. Like, freaking man. Hell yeah. You proud of them? Or you be like, yeah, screw these
Yeah,
guys.
I'm proud of them. I know they're also messing with me in the process too. We have this whole we all kind of fuck with each other. That's what it is. I pick on them, they pick on me. It's just a back and forth, and I fucking love
You
that.
need the banter. You need the banter to help you out with streaming. Like, if you don't have banter, you don't have someone to be like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
Chack Jam. It's not gonna go well. The Chack underscore big fan. Not that underscore. Oh no. Chack is stinky and we don't. Oh, okay.
There it is. There it
Well,
is. See.
who are we canceling next, chat then? Oh no. All right. Let's get my next one, and that is, pull it up. Cancel me? Oh no, Juke. Oh, we got this one. So how was your experience with meeting Capri, Scootish, everyone, everyone in this crew? How was it
That's
like?
wonderful, man. It was really great. They're all wonderful fucking people, and I was genuinely sad when they left.
Mm-mm.
Um, because you get to know people on more of a personal level while you're in person.
Oh,
And yeah, it was just a really fucking great experience. We especially myself, Murr, and Scoot, and then also Raffle Ticket and Spicy Bean.
yeah.
At the end of the night, when everybody else would go to bed, we would go back to Murr and Scoot's hotel room. We would just like continue drinking and hanging out. We would be up to like 3, 4 in the morning, just cracking jokes and like doing these stupid little fucking bits and skits. And then we'd go home and wake up a couple hours later, like literally not that much sleep, and go out, fucking, go to Disneyland, come back, do the same shit again in the hotel, just rinse and repeat the whole way through.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited to finally meet you, Scootish, Capri, of course, and Mur. The funny part is I found this out on a Twitter space thing. Chat, you don't know this because you're new, you're chalk viewers. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you could follow me. I'm cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Follow Eagle. Follow
uh,
Eagle.
but the funny part is on a Twitter space thing, me and Mur are from the same province in Canada.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
really?
literally, we're from Winnipeg, and we did not know this. This was funny. We were talking about this in a Twitter space thing, and we're like, "Oh, we went to the same concert." He was mentioning Shawn Mendes. I was taking photos of Shawn Mendes his last day of tour and everything. I'm like, "Oh,
Oh
that's
shit.
yeah." So I'm do that on the side and everything, and I'm like, "Yo," he's like, "Oh yeah, we had Shawn Mendes. He canceled his tour and everything." I'm like, "Oh, I was at that show." He's like, "Oh really? Wait." we're Canadian. And then we just bonded after that, and it's just like, damn. And we never met yet. We haven't met. He's just been busy.
Mur's really fucking cool.
I'm excited to meet him and be like, yo, we got the homies. We got the Canadian homies finally. But
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. But I see a little bit Canadian of you, Chalk. You're a little bit that Canadian side, I think.
Yeah, you think I could fit in Canada?
I think so. I generally think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Proud to announce the release of my first music album. I've been working really hard behind the scenes. MTV, let me know if you're going to sign me.
I always do like these stupid little bits on stream, and that was one of them. It was just like a stupid little backtrack, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna show everybody that I could quote unquote rap, and then I did the little mumble rapping thing to make fun of them. I'm clinically depressed. I'm unemployed. I stream on Twitch. I sleep in a lot, and I play too many video games. Shake it, big it, pop, 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 shake it, pop, 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 shake it, pop, pop, boom, pop, pop, shake it, pop, 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 release it. Make a lot of money off of that. Being honest, I could really use a hug right now. I've been through a lot.
Dude, I can't wait to. Dude, you need to. At TwitchCon, I want to see you do a freestyle. Just out in the open, just straight up at the TwitchCon in the convention, be like, screw up,
I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll literally do it. I think it'd be really funny to just like kind of bait a whole bunch of people into think like a big like cypher rap circle is gonna start, and it'll just be just mocking mumble rapping. That'd be kind of so fucking hilarious.
Funny. Like that'll be such good YouTube content as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is this your SoundCloud rap? That's what Spooger.
No, I'll make sure I put it on there for sure, Spooger.
Get your SoundCloud history going right there. All right, last tweet that I got of you is this one. I don't get what was behind this one. Why?
Fuck. Where did I see that? I don't know. I saw it somewhere. It was like I thought it was a really cursed image. So I literally, no thought process. I just fucking cropped it, screenshot it, threw it up on Twitter. And I was like, here you go. If I had to see this, now everyone else who follows me has to see it too.
Chat, be wary of him. He's very questionable on what he tweets, and he might tweet something about you.
I'm a big shit poster on Twitter.
Dude, I used to be. And then I just don't post funny tweets anymore. There's every so often I post like a funny tweet, but it's just like it's hard. It's hard to post something funny on Twitter.
Yeah.
And get those impressions up. It's hard. But
yeah, fuck it. I just comment whatever I'm thinking. I'll just fucking send it out there, and then if it gets engagement, it gets engagement. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Twitch clips. This is what we got. We got Sup B.
See the stop sign? Sup B, I love that clip.
I know you guys can't touch it.
Capri wanted to try it on an IRL stream, and it was super scuffed. We were in Huntington Beach, and yeah, I don't know. People were talking about my height in chat, and I was like, I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to grab this stop sign real quick. And so I just kind of like slapped it, grabbed it, and I was like, "Sup, bitch."
Yeah,
see the stop sign?
Yeah.
Wait, is Capri actually like close to your height or no?
Sup, bitch? Caprice, your height.
Oh, he's 6'2"?
Yeah.
Oh. That's gonna be funny. I'm gonna just see Capri on the same eye level. Damn, that's gonna be cool. Okay.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's tiny.
It looked like he was more your height, but okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, the next one, stay or else.
I gotta go.
That one's great. So we, myself, Roto TV, and It's Bum, we put together a giant Rust server, and we invited a bunch of streamers. And it was our first time doing something like this, and we learned a lot from it. And we're going to be doing a Minecraft server to follow up. In I think November is the goal for when we want to get that set up. But it was just a lot of awesome moments, some late night streams, just interacting with my friends in game and these newer streamers in game and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I owe this Rust server event to helping. It brought a big boom to my community and introduced me and everybody else to a bunch of streamers that they haven't necessarily met yet. So
yeah, like for me, I was in a Rust server community back last year as well. and it was more of like the Austin show community, so like a little
Mhm.
bit of the drama people back when, a little
I
bit,
see.
yeah. So, oh, nice crack. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
So I got involved a little bit with those people, and now I've gone past those people a lot more. And it was an interesting server, but with you guys, it's like probably a lot more chiller, a lot more not crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely had its moments because we had little activities and events planned throughout it, and trying to navigate through, 30 plus people all at once, trying to get them all to listen. I felt like I was an elementary school teacher trying to get the class to quiet down.
Dude, roleplay is school teacher, it'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, yeah, this is a funny
I
clip
want
though.
to stay, but I'm sorry.
What do you have to do that's more
It's
important
one of
to
my
use Rust
favorites for
server?
sure.
It's a really good clip. You should, dude,
Um,
invite me for the Minecraft one. I'll make a wheat farm.
so
Weed farm,
I
weed
wish nothing.
farm could be good.
Oh!
Could be good.
Put that in
That's
the
a
back
great
of
idea.
my mind. I love that you just
That was-
Yeah. He just kind of snuck up and he killed my friend. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get some payback. I did definitely take advantage of my admin abilities. So at one point I planted a bunch of landmines everywhere, and then we gave admin to Spicy Bean,
Oh,
and Spicy Bean managed to plant even more mines than I did. She did like 3,000 total throughout the entirety of the map. So when people got up the next day to play, they couldn't walk very far without blowing up.
well, one step, boom, basically.
Yep. Oh yeah.
30 plus streamers with ADHD. Oh boy, exactly. That is the Twitch community for you.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
God. I've never played Rust, but I've been hearing a lot about it. How long does it take?
Speak sexy French. I wanna
Rust isn't that hard if you just go on like a couple servers on learning, and then honestly, I actually learned when I was on the server. Actually, that's how it helped me. So if you go on like, say, a streamer's community server, it's gonna help you a ton. It can teach you and everything. And that's how I got taught on how to play Rust.
Yep.
He speaks sexy French.
hear that, dude.
Yeah. That one's my favorite, I think, of all time.
Oh, that's your favorite.
When I saw my hot, I think it's one of them for sure. Yeah. It's just fucking random.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we arrived at that topic of me doing that, but I was in a hot dog costume. I had it as a channel point redemption. I kind of used it as a crutch when I
I'm
first
being abused
started going
at
on
this
other
point,
people's streams,
and I don't think I like
or
it.
even for my own streams. Because like I was just nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a new format. This is a new way of streaming that I'm not used to doing. So I would just kind of use it, and I would, I'd put the hot dog costume on and then just kind of slip into a character, and then
Yeah. Understand.
good to go.
Like, yeah, you're going from probably a gaming channel right into just chatting. It's totally a new space for you, a different community.
Oh, yeah.
Different people. It'd be hard. It do be hard.
Absolutely.
Like, even
Absolutely.
for myself, when I got into just chatting, I just went straight head in first, right into the podcast route of shows and everything, and it's just probably a downfall for me, but it is what it is. I learned, and I dealt with it. So there's that.
It's hard to cut yourself cold turkey and then go straight into just chatting. So
Yeah.
I commend you for doing that.
Yeah, even yourself too. Like, must have been hard. Been like, oh shit, what am I doing with myself?
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, there was people who showed up specifically just to watch me game, and when I started to not do that, I had a longtime viewer come in and say I missed the old check, and I was like, that kind of fucking hurts.
I know.
I was like, you might miss the old check, but I'm much happier than I was, a few months ago, just sitting there gaming.
Yeah. Like for me recently, I just had a viewer, like probably like a week or no, like 3 weeks or so ago, came back from me when I first started Twitch. Literally first time after like 8 years or so, he hasn't come in. He's like, what's this channel? Oh, you're this guy. This is back when I was Real Robot and everything. And
Yeah.
I was like, I played DayZ back then. And I'm like, oh
Mm.
crap, like crazy. He comes back in and he's like, I didn't follow this. What is this?
Hmm.
And now he comes back every so often. He's like, oh yeah, how's life? Basically,
Yeah.
It's wild. It's crazy what your viewers will be like. Okay, let's see what we're doing now. You know?
Yeah, I've got a couple old ones that that pop in, and they'll just The first thing they notice is they'll bring up my numbers and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. They're like, "Damn, look at you go!" Then they'll list my numbers in the chat, and like, I know they mean well, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying to not think about that, but I appreciate it, and thank you for the congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. Understandable. Okay. Non-threatening mirth.
Honestly, if you motherfuckers don't give me your
Oh,
fucking
this is
money
great.
right
this
now,
was during Boys
I
Trip.
will swear to God.
So
It's
we
a big
started on
bet.
Caprice on Poppy's channel,
Mhm.
and then afterwards we just passed the raid to each of us. We streamed off our phone, and Mer kind of grabbed the phone and he did that whole thing. That's actually my alerts for my subs now. I have it trimmed down
Nice.
to the part where he's like, if you guys don't give us your fucking money, it's just that.
This is a fake.
Guys,
this is a
how's Boys Trip? Was it good? Was it bad? Like, what was your favorite parts?
This is
about
a Wonderwall stream.
Boys Trip was good, man. It was good. Listen, the one thing that COVID has done for me and probably a lot of people is like, I'm a very social person.
Yeah.
But because of COVID and being inside the house for so long, my skills are not as I'm not as outgoing as I once was. I'm not as extroverted. I've learned more about myself as I'm an extrovert, but I have a pretty small social battery. So I'll get in there and I'll have conversations with you and like have a good time and joke around and shit. But after a while, I gotta kind of like I'll still be there, but I gotta like step away, do my own thing for a minute to just kind of recharge, and then I'll insert myself back into the conversations.
I'm the same way. Like, for me, I'm a little bit introverted, but like once you get to know me and everything, I just want to be going, but then you still need to recharge yourself and just relax and everything. So it's gonna be interesting to see ourselves at TwitchCon on like, hey, how our social levels gonna be and everything, and try to get in with a lot of people, get our outgoing side out, but also we still have to try to have that recharging state,
I think I'm gonna be a little more unhinged at TwitchCon just because like
Yeah.
Boys Trip, I knew all of them already, but there wasn't that much of an established relationship first.
Yeah.
But now that we've had that because we met in person,
Mhm.
I don't always feel comfortable, right off the bat. But now I've got this whole group of friends that I'm with in Discord every day for so many fucking hours.
Yeah.
We know so much about each other. There's no way I'm not gonna be just like I'm gonna be like a fucking ecstatic just little kid at the candy store the entire time.
Nice. Yeah. I'm the amount of people that I'm so excited to actually meet. I got a full entire list, but I don't think I'm gonna get that list, but we'll see. I have like priority and a little bit of people that are like, oh, we have set plans, or yeah, it's just gonna be a clusterfuck at TwitchCon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay away from my candy. That's what Juke says.
No,
Oh,
I'm taking all your candy. Sorry, Juke.
watch out, Juke. You're gonna get your candy taken. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh. Juke's not happy, I don't think.
Get
Oh.
wrecked.
Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked, son.
Wrecked.
Get wrecked. All right, we got this one. I think this is the last clip. Capri Sun Poppy musical interlude.
That's just him playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I was hanging out. I met Thong DeLong for the very first time. We all kind of met up when he was down in California. We met up at Capri's house, and Capri was like, "Should I go live?" And I was like, "I mean, if you don't want to, I will." And so I just signed into his computer and we just went live and just hung out for a bit. And
yeah, I saw
there we
that
go.
stream. I'm like, damn, that was like I catch like the very end of it. I'm like, ah, shit, damn it. I missed the most of
it was
it.
it was a very short one.
It was a very short stream. And then you rated, who did you rate? I think you rated, I forget who it was. It was someone who was playing Valorant, I think, or something. I forget his name.
I think so, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
It was, but yeah. And then I'm like, oh, this is not this. Oh no. But yeah. I don't know. But that is the Twitch clips of Twitter and all that jazz that I found of you on the internet. Chalk. But we need to get into the real stuff a little bit.
Okay.
Before we let you off. It's the like more of the personal stuff if you're down with it. What's shakalacking? Oh my gosh, chat. You really like the shakalacking line. All right, let's cut to the fucking chase, Chak. What was life growing up, your childhood?
Not the best.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want serious details?
I want I
Uh,
want an unhinged Jack. I want the deep dive, the dark. I usually go dark with a lot
uh,
of people
I,
in here.
I
So
was the oldest child growing up on my dad's side of the family and the
Mhm.
youngest of my mom's. I never really grew up with my mom. And my dad and my stepmom, their way of parenting was to put you down and make you feel like shit, to make you feel like you have to improve yourself. Um, and that's not a good way to
no,
teach your kids. That's not setting your kids up for success. What it did is create in me, I was never satisfied with anything that I've done. Um, because of it, I was called things like a disappointment and a waste of space and stuff like that. If not a very good environment to grow up around. But I was very fortunate to be able to watch that kind of behavior. And instead of emulating the behavior that they were doing, I knew that I wanted to do the exact opposite because I knew better that this was not the right way to handle things. But yeah. Um I did ballet and jazz from the age of like 4 to like the age of 12.
Ooh.
I danced at this company called Dance West. Same company that my stepmom danced at, same company that my little sister danced at. There's a whole lineage of stuff there. Um, but yeah, I didn't really do much growing up. I wasn't allowed to.
Aw. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was very much so forced to stay in my room all the time. And if I wasn't in my room, I was forced to clean every inch of the house. And so I gravitated towards books as my escape.
What's your favorite book of all time?
Ender's Game is
Oh.
100% my favorite book. The way that Orson Scott writes, I was talking about this last night on stream. He writes in a way that really makes you feel immersed in the story. Like when I was reading the book, everything else melted away, and I felt like I was a part of it.
That's cool. I love those books
Yeah,
that you get so immersed in. I don't read much, but when I do, when there's an odd book, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so developed into the book, and I can feel myself in the book. It gets you. It gets you.
it's such a good feeling too, because when you finally get to the point where you kind of pull away for a second, you realize how many pages that you just dived into
Right?
for this story. You're like, oh, holy shit! You definitely get lost in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's why I listen to audiobooks now. Let's go.
Audiobooks are good.
Audiobooks are
Do you like Stephen King?
I like the movies.
Okay, fair. Well,
Yeah.
so there's a book series that they made into a movie. The movie was terrible, but there's a book series called The Gunslinger, and
Oh,
they
I've heard
have
about the
it
gunslinger.
in yeah, they've got it in audiobook format.
Okay.
If you're looking for a good book with a wonderful individual who he'll read it with different characters and stuff like that. He'll go through it. I think you'll enjoy it a lot.
I'll go check that out later. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. What's Chakalacking? Hey, average. Hope you're doing well. What's the earliest memory that you can remember, Chak?
Earliest memory is probably when I was about 2 or 3.
Hmm.
And I was living with my mom at the time, and nobody was watching me. So I snuck downstairs in the kitchen and I tried to make toast by myself for the first time. I burnt it very badly. I
Oh
burnt
no.
the toast,
Oh no.
but I still tried to eat it, and I didn't like the toast because it was burnt. It was severely burnt. Like it
Yeah.
was black. Me being at that age, I didn't know what to do at the time, or to spit it into a trash can or spit it into a sink. So I just spit it onto the carpet in the living room. And I kind of threw the toast away and walked away like it didn't happen. And my grandmother was yelling at the dog because she thought the dog did it. And to this day, my grandmother still thinks the dog was the one who spit up on the carpet.
Not the dog.
Yeah, so there's that.
That dog got ruined and just you traumatized the dog. Damn it, Chuck.
Maybe I might have. Yeah, I was 3. I didn't know any better. 07's the dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
07 for the dog. Any 07 in the chat for the doggy. Damn.
I
Fuck. What did you want to be when you grew up?
wanted to be a whole bunch of different shit. If you asked me when I was in 1st grade, I would have told you a firefighter. If you asked me when I was in 3rd grade, I would have told you I wanted to be a computer programmer like my dad. If you asked me in junior high, I wanted to be a radio DJ because my mom was a radio DJ in Arizona and in California. She was an alternative rock DJ. She went by the name Terry Fox in Arizona, went by the name Teriyaki in California.
She was
And
Terry Fox in America.
yeah, and it was pretty cool. I would go with her as often as I could when I spent time with her, and I would just sit there and listen to the whole thing. And it was really cool.
You know what's funny, Chuck? I'm in radio. I do promotions and
Are you?
board up, and yeah, I do radio.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah. I've been doing radio since the start of the pandemic, like 2019-ish. So I've been doing like sports radio, done a couple. Like I'm now in music radio, so I do like the top pop hits, top 40 in Canada, and then I do also 80s, 90s, 2000s music station as well. I just do board hopping, help out with like street team stuff and everything with that. So I want to get in behind the scenes, maybe even do like some kind of radio show in the future, but like right now, we'll see. But yeah, radio's been so much fun, man. It's really
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could teach me a thing or two because you know stuff. Because yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what? Okay. What do you like? What was your favorite of the ones that you had growing up? Like, what was like the one that you had the longest when you grew up?
For what I wanted to be?
Yeah. What was your favorite?
Probably an actor.
Yeah.
A stage actor. I mean, it's still something I hold on to today. It's something that's on my bucket list. I don't really like if I were to get on TV and be a TV actor, or I'd be okay with that. But there's something so amazing about performing on stage in front of a live audience, because there's a specific energy that you give off and then that the crowd gives off to you that makes performing that much better. It's so magical, man. I don't even know how to like properly like put it into words, but it's great. And every show every night is different.
Yeah. True. Very true. I did a few. I got stage fright as a kid and everything because I did a couple plays as a kid in elementary school, and it's scary going up on stage and being like, "Oh, there's people watching you."
Oh, yeah, it is. I got stage fright too, but the stage fright usually came from like in regard to singing in front of people for the first time.
Ooh, yeah.
Singing is one of my favorite things to do, but as a kid, there was like a little talent show at my elementary school, and I signed up. I was gonna sing, "The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow" by Annie, from Annie and stuff like that. And they called my name, and I got so nervous, I cried, and then I left. Like,
damn, Chuck has dealt with shit, chat. Fuck. Okay. This is dark point now. Your deepest, darkest memory, biggest event that has impacted you in your life, but to us, of course, Chuck.
Deepest, darkest memory.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about this with friends, but my stepmom is not somebody I like. She's not a very nice person. She hasn't been a nice person to me for a very long time. But she would have these moments where she would like really lash out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was a moment she decided I didn't clean the kitchen to her standards. So she grabbed eggs out of the fridge, threw them on the floor, dumped coffee on the floor. And then she said, "You better clean this up before the cats do it, because if they die, it's your fault." Yeah.
What the
It's a whole bunch of it's a whole bunch of stuff, man. It's yeah. A whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, Jack, don't feel bad. Remember, yeah, like, jeez, yikes.
What's funny about the Cinderella reference is my nickname was Cinderfella because I was just used to clean the house.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jack was male Cinderella. Let's go. No, I'm kidding.
Let's go.
Dude, I feel bad for you.
That's okay,
it do be
man.
rough. It do be rough as a childhood. Like, honestly, the amount of people that I talk to about like, we all had shitty childhoods, man. We all did.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
everyone's got their own story,
It made us better on who we are as a person now. Honestly, it's shaped us as better individuals, better persons as we're becoming,
Yeah, so. Better pizza, better ingredients, Papa John's.
That's it. I'm getting you Papa John's when we're in the States.
Fuck yeah, dude. Sign me up with that garlic sauce, dude. Let's go.
We don't have much Papa John's here in Canada, though. We have a little bit, but not many. But what? Yeah, is there? I don't know. We do.
There's not too many here. I think Domino's and Pizza Hut are the most dominant here for sure.
Pizza Hut's more dominant there?
Ooh. Yeah, Pizza Hut and Domino's for sure. There's literally a Pizza Hut right next door to me.
What the? Dudes, we barely have Pizza Huts now here. It was like crazy big back in like the early 2000s for us, and now it's just like only Domino's. I'm trying to think what else that we have. We have a thing called Pizza here.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Is that we've got something here called Little Caesars, and
we have Little Caesars.
yeah, the little mascot
Yeah.
at the end of every commercial, he goes pizza, pizza.
Right. I'm trying to think what our main chains. It's like Domino's. Chat. Look up what are pizza
Spoocher's from
places?
Canada. He was saying Pizza Nova.
Pizza. We don't have Pizza Nova in Winnipeg. That's weird.
Oh,
No, I'm curious if your family watches your streams. Does your family watch your streams?
my dad did at one point. The only time that my dad has ever supported me streaming without telling me I'm running out of time, is when he bought me my very first webcam when I first started streaming.
Nice.
So that one I'm gonna hold on to just because that was like the first time he took interest in it. He doesn't watch my streams anymore. I haven't talked to him for 2 years now.
Damn. Crazy.
Yeah.
So they're not like crazy supportive. Like my family's not supportive of me for Twitch and everything, but they're fine with me with the photography stuff because I'm working and getting money out of that too. But yeah.
Yeah, they don't support it. They tell me I'm running out of time constantly.
Yeah.
And I've had this argument with them back and forth. I'm like, no, you're putting your own time limit on me, right? Everybody gets to where they need to be in life at their own pace, and there's no need to rush somebody else just because you got somewhere quicker than somebody else.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. And also, they gave up on their dreams a long time ago, and they're just upset because they gave up on theirs, and I'm still pursuing mine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reach it. Yeah, for me, like we have so much time. Like, how old are you, Jeff?
28.
Dude, you have time. You have still time.
Yeah.
Like you have, like that's the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, you're wasting time and everything. You're not gonna." Like I'm 22, turning 23 in January. Like I have tons of time too. Like you have so much time to literally plan out your life, plan out what you want to do, establish like a full-time job. Like you're gonna be good. You're fine. So
yeah, I'm not worried about it. I trust in my abilities.
Only thing I'm worried about is going broke because I'm literally getting screwed for Twitch cards.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's true. That's a factor. My main source of income is strictly from Twitch right now. So
yeah. My straight income is like photography and like radio, but at the same time, radio has not been great for me lately, and then photography is more downhill lately, just because like I got screwed over back in like May. I was supposed to get paid for when I was doing Creator Clash Box event and for the YouTube event. I got to go out for that. And then one creator, their agent, screwed me over and didn't pay me. So I got screwed over from that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. I'm sorry, dude.
You learn, you forget, and you learn, and it's fine. Karma got the person. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good.
So
good.
We're good. Leak. I just literally leaked it, chat. There you go. If you know, whatever.
Live leak.
Technically, yeah. There's Boston Pizza. There's a lot of Boston pizzas here.
Okay.
There's a lot of Boston pizzas. There's Pizza. There's a thing called Pizza Land. Domino's is a big thing here. There's also like a lot of more like, I guess, family-oriented pizza places in Canada actually. So, yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Pizza Billy. I don't know what Pizza Billy is, but what overwhelms you, Chuck?
What overwhelms me? In terms of streaming, is constantly feeling like every stream I do has to be bigger and bigger for each one that I do to keep people invested, right? So when I got second place in Hover, it broadened my audience by a shitload.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt like if I didn't continue to prove my worth as a content creator, then I was just going to lose everybody that I gained in that competition. Now, I've learned that that's not the case now, but that's still always something that sits in the back of my mind. Is this next stream going to be the stream where people decide, okay, you know what, I've seen enough of what the chat can do. I'm going to move on to somebody else.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. Like I have that on the back burner for me every single day for streaming. It's like, oh, am I gonna have people come in and be like, okay, we're gonna get canceled now? I'm like, what? I did nothing. I'm just a normal human being, Like,
yeah, hold that thought. There's a spider in my room. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, get it, Jack.
He's running from me. Okay, he ran. It's a jumping spider, so he's agile.
He's gonna die, chat. He's gonna die. Wait, is it like What kind of spiders do you have like in California? Is it like bat spiders or like big spiders?
The one that we have to worry about in Southern California is mainly just the black widow.
Wait, you got black widows there?
Yeah. Black widows. If you go more north, you've got brown recluses. Those ones are scary because those ones, if they bite you, if you don't take care of it, then your skin will at least start to like rot.
So I'm gonna be very much scared for TwitchCon now. Fuck.
No. TwitchCon's in Southern Cali, so you'll be fine. You get mainly what you'll come across in Southern California is like it's very rare that you'll see the black widows. What you'll come across is like harmless jumping spiders, or like garden spiders. They're totally fine. Oh, you know what? Take that back. There is a garden spider. It is harmless, but it is terrifying because it's the size of a quarter. And yeah, they like to put their webs in the most inconvenient places. One time, one dropped down right in front of me when I was walking to the apartment. So, but
Yeah,
don't
I'm
be
screwed.
scared.
I'm
I know
gonna-
that didn't help you, but
yeah, that's not gonna help me. I'm gonna be screwed. I'm in an Airbnb with a lot of garden areas, so that's not gonna help me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah, I'm screwed, chat. We're gonna die. We're gonna die in TwitchCon. So how's IRL life now, Chalk? Like, are you living like at home, or like what's your life now
Yeah,
compared to that?
I'm at home currently. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't grow up with my mom.
Mhm.
So the past couple of years I've been living with my mom and then my stepdad and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I live here. She lets me do what I have to do in terms of streaming, which is cool.
Yeah.
She'll tune in sometimes. Um, she doesn't always get it. Like when I told her I applied for partner and stuff like that, she was like, "All right, what does that mean?" I was like, "Okay, well, you're not gonna. No matter how I spin this, you're not gonna understand it."
Yeah. Yeah, that's mainly people in the older generation, our moms and dads and probably grandparents are gonna be like, what is this? What is Twitch? Like even then, like myself going into YouTube space and everything, and even like the Twitch, there's a few Twitch events that I did back in like March and everything. They're like, what is Twitch? What is this? Like it's hard to
Yeah.
try to tell, older generation what are we doing?
Oh yeah.
You know?
My grandmother is convinced I'm on a TV show, the way I explain it. And she just hasn't seen the show yet. Yeah.
Clip it and ship it, chat. I love that.
Yeah.
Damn, like it's weird because my grandma, she's like 88 or something, and she's like, "Oh, do you got a job? Like, what is this the next job that you're doing?" Or she's very much like she's very oriented and she's Croatian and that, so she's like, "Oh, you have to have a job. You have to be like working like non 24/7 basically." So
Yeah.
yeah.
My grandma lives in her own world.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand anything that goes on. She is convinced I'm still with my ex-girlfriend as well. Every time I hang out with her, she's like, "So how are you in Savannah?" And I'm like, "I don't know what to tell you. We're once again not together."
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Does she have
And
dementia?
we've been broken up for like 2 years now. No,
Oh.
she does not. But she's definitely getting to that age where her memory is not as good as it once was.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, my grandma has very much dementia, so like one day I'll tell her something, and then the next week it's like, oh, do you not remember this? Nope. So
Yeah, my grandfather struggled with that. It doesn't run in the family for me
oh, that's
because
good.
my mom was adopted. So, but yeah, he had dementia, and there was a moment where he totally got me confused with my uncle and didn't know who I was, and that was a wild experience.
Jeez. Yikes.
Yeah.
Damn. Any tips for a beginner getting into comedy improv? Ask Mayo.
Make sure you're actively listening to people when they're doing improv. Something that I've noticed by hosting an improv show, I've had some beginners on, and when it comes to people who are new, they just think of something funny, right? And they immediately stop listening to what everybody else is saying, and they just want to say what they thought was funny, and it
Yeah.
totally creates this disconnect and brings people out of it. Also, when you're saying stuff, leave it open-ended in a way where you can get a response from it as well. That's very, very important. Because if you say something that can't get a statement from somebody else, it makes it that much harder for them. And you don't also it's very silly, but it's called yes and for a reason. Don't say no as a response to something. Like, oh, I heard you got in a car accident, somebody goes, "No, I didn't." Well, you just fucking ruined it. You just killed any
Yeah, you
kind of
just
setup that there
ended
could
the
possibly be.
conversation. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep it. That's the same thing with a lot of like my interview stuff with radio. They told me make it a lot more open-ended questions, and even though like this is a lot more like lay back, relax, of like there's the one sentence questions, but even then, like if you know someone that you're interviewing in that, and then you go off of that and be like, okay, go off of this and do the whys. And
Yeah.
yeah, like keep it
If
open-ended.
if you are gonna say no, just continue. Don't say no. Maybe give some explanations so you could give the other person something to bounce off of. That's the most important thing. If you're both giving each other nothing, then it's dead. And that's just the same for acting as well. If you are trying to get somebody as your partner in a scene, and you have to be angry, right? But then they're not really reciprocating in that scene. What I've done in the past is during rehearsals and stuff, if people are not giving me what I need from them, then I amp it up even more.
Oh, nice.
I will amp it up more and more to the point where you have no choice but to respond to what I'm currently doing. So
Anytime if Chalk you make me do something, I'm just gonna straight up mess with you and be like, no, we're ending.
no.
no. I can't wait for TwitchCon. Then you're gonna just make some kind of joke and everything. I'm just gonna end it just right there. Just mess.
No.
No.
Just casually walk away. Just
nah. Screw this man. Do you ever participate in like local culture stuff? So like in your city, like do you do like anything like out of the sort at all or no? You get out of your house basically.
I haven't recently. I'm very confined into my space because this is my creative space. I need to. That being said, staying inside all day is not good for you.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm really glad TwitchCon is happening because it's going to give me that real kick in the ass to start getting out of the house more. But it's also a little difficult because I sold my car because I wasn't
Ooh.
using it. So if I do want to leave, I have to make sure I have money so I can get a lift and stuff like that. And I don't ever want to be like, hey, come pick me up because then you feel like a burden, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be that friend that somebody always has to pick up and drive and take somewhere.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, like for me, I'm TwitchCon. I'm not gonna probably rent a vehicle. I'm just gonna do Uber and everything, of course. But also, my Airbnb is literally a 30-minute walk from the thing, so I could just walk.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's perfect. It's not that bad, but it's not a bad area actually in town, so it's fine. So
You'll be fine. Yeah,
I'll be fine. I'll carry like my camera and whack someone if they need to just deal with it, you know.
yeah. You'll take care of it if it gets to it.
Yeah, I'll take a picture and take care of it, you know. Take a picture, boom.
Yeah. There you go.
What are you gonna see, Chak, at TwitchCon? Oh, I'm probably asking like, who are you wanting to see or who are you seeing? I guess that's what Unicorn asked.
I think they were saying, are you going to see Chak at TwitchCon? Like, are you going to see me?
I'm gonna see Chak.
Yeah, I'm going to put in a conscious effort to see Eagle for sure.
That's what he says,
Absolutely.
and then he just doesn't. That's yeah. That's no. He just doesn't care about this man. It's fine. It is what it is. No, Mur and I talked, and we're gonna probably at least see each other at least once or twice, at least, or so we're gonna at least something. We'll be in the same group at one point. Chalk, I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
absolutely.
I would hope so.
No, I absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be there for the non-drain kit meetup as well. So
yeah, I forget what day that is.
Saturday, I believe. I have to look at the times, but I think they said 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. But I'll double check that too.
Yeah, Non asked me to help out with that, maybe for photos or something. I still need to talk to
Yeah,
that, but we'll see.
That'd be huge. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Chuck, do you have a pet or even thought of getting one?
I have a cat, and this is actually my ex-girlfriend's cat. It's mine now. Her name's Rolly. She's hiding right now because I'm talking too much, probably.
Yeah.
For her liking. She's pretty good at hiding while I'm streaming her live on somebody else's stream. But she usually sits right here and just kind of watches and stuff like that. She's a long-haired cat, Calico, and she's adorable.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What's your backup if Twitch doesn't work? Chuck, like what is your full-time backup?
That's a good question. Honestly, my backup would probably be going back into IT, but also using theater as an outlet when I'm done working. Any kind of performance, I'm gonna make sure I'm still doing, because if I'm not performing, then I'm missing a huge part of what makes me me.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're not presenting yourself or showing yourself, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
Even that radio side of still part of your mom, and that is still part of you, Chalk. So
Yeah.
you can even get into radio. Radio for me was pretty expensive though for schooling though. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a 1-year program, and it was 10 grand, 12 grand, 12 grand.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Well, that's Canada though. I don't know about America, but I don't know how it works.
Probably be even more expensive here, to be honest.
Probably. What's a celebrity you want to meet?
A celebrity I want to meet.
Yeah.
Can we alive?
Live.
Alive. Zachary Levi or Ryan Reynolds.
Good choices.
Those are my two.
I'm trying to think of mine.
Or Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell's a good one.
Yeah, and if I meet Kristen Bell, then I know I'm going to meet Dax Shepard as well. And they're my favorite celebrity couple as well. So
I'd probably say like Hugh Jackman for me. Like
Hugh Jackman would be great.
Hugh Jackman, he's really nice too.
I would love to pick his brain about musical theater.
Right? Oh, especially. Yeah. Well, he's done so much on Broadway and everything, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Toby, I would love to meet, and Andrew Garfield. Even Andrew has done a bit of Broadway stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a Netflix adaptation called Tick Tick Boom of a musical that
really
he's
good.
in. Yeah, I've got a chance to watch it, so I'm really excited to watch it. Yeah,
dude,
you would think I have. I just never got around to it.
Dude, I watched it when I was in California with actually my family in November, and this is when they were promoting like crazy. And I'm like, oh, nice. Let's watch it on the Airbnb TV. Oh, this is what TikTok Boom, and it was really good. Like, Andrew has a great voice. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, a lot of these celebrities are hiding their voices for sure.
Celebrity crush. Well, instead of celebrity crush, who's your Twitch crush? I forgot to ask that actually.
I don't think I have a Twitch crush, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I have one of those. I just enjoy just watching people. I mean, there's been moments, obviously, like you see a stream and you're like, oh, they're pretty.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't think it's ever gone to the level of like a crush or something like that. Celebrity crush wise, I would say Doja Cat.
For me,
I love Doja Cat.
I'm a Selena Gomez person. I need Selena.
Selena Gomez, yeah.
Selena Gomez. Like, one day I'll be like, damn, I met her.
Yeah. Oh, or what's her face? Amelia Clark.
Who's Amelia Clark? Do I know that?
Khaleesi from Game of Thrones.
I don't know. No, I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I wouldn't know that one.
I just started getting into it, but
okay.
I've seen a bunch of her other movies as well. She's great.
Damn. I'm trying to think who's another one I would pick. Ooh, there's so many celebrities. There's so many. She was in Star Wars.
Rachel McAdams.
Oh, Rachel.
Amanda Seyfried. A newer actress that I found a couple of years ago from a movie called Knives Out. It's Ana de Armas.
Anna's good. Anna's a really good actress, actually.
Yeah.
Damn. You got a good list, Jack.
Yeah.
I've
thought about it.
Any controversial opinions?
Controversial opinions? Yeah. Off the top of my head, man, I can't really think of any.
Come on, there has to be one.
I'm trying to think. I honestly, I'm drawing a blank, man. But that's probably because I equate controversy to negative in my head, right? But I don't.
There could be good
controversy.
You can make the people talk. You could get your community talking and be like, "Wait, Jack doesn't like this."
Yeah. I think Wicked is a bullshit musical. Yeah. I'm sick of seeing Wicked everywhere. Like I loved Rent, right? But Rent and Wicked are the two most fucking bullshit musicals that are just so like they're just.
If you want to say bullshit, then we could say Wizard of Oz. There you go.
Wizard of Oz? Yeah, that's fair.
Shit's overdone. It's really overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah. At one point, it'll be Shrek, guys. 1 point. Who are you? Who do you know? Oh my god. What is something that? What is one thing? Well, I'm trying to think. Word this. What is something that no one knows about you that is US friendly? So like, not even Chad knows. Like, this is first time you want to tell people, hey, boom.
I'm pretty.
Even Capri
I've
doesn't
been
know.
pretty
Like,
open.
yeah.
I've been pretty open about shit recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say there's very little that people don't know about me at this point. I don't know. I got a little tooth in the back of my mouth that's never got pulled out, like it's on the roof of my mouth behind the other row.
He's got a third row of teeth, chat.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's just one.
wait, chat. Did he tell you guys about this? I need to know this because we can't do it. No.
I like how they said shout out to the little tooth.
Shout out to the little tooth, exactly. Chat, did he tell you guys about this before? I want to know. Juke, hey Effie, I want to know. If he did he? I want to call him out. Hold, Pawshamp.
Surprise, surprise.
Juke.
It's my
Fox's
secret tooth.
Is his tooth? Maybe there's a way. No. Okay, you passed. You passed. You're
Oh.
Boom. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What is something that you don't want people to know about you? That's US friendly. I'm just getting into the good stuff now.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't really hide anything about myself.
There has to be one thing that you're like, oh, they might not know. Like, I don't know.
All right. Sometimes when I go take a poop, it's more comfortable if you just strip all your clothes off in your bathroom. Now, in the privacy of all your home, if you haven't done it before, take off all your clothes when you go take a poop.
I've done that before too, actually.
There you go.
It's only really when I'm sick though I do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm kind of weirdly like I need yeah. I support your essence of taking off the clothes, Shaq. I'm with.
I'm glad you understand.
What if you could talk to your teenager self? What's one thing you would tell him, Chuck?
Stop trying so hard to fit in. Don't worry about people not liking you, because there's no possible way that everybody's gonna like you. And then I would give my teenage self a hug and let him know that we're gonna be a much better person down the road.
That went too deep. I think that's the deepest one I've got from people. Damn. Damn, Chuck.
You gotta talk to that inner child, man.
That's it. I'm hugging you. The first person I want to hug at TwitchCon is you, man. I need to hug you, fuck. You need a hug.
I'll give you a hug.
You need a hug. Jesus Christ. Damn.
I'll accept it. Yeah.
Nice. Well, you're the 6'4" one. I'm gonna be short now. Freak.
I'm so sorry for your inconvenience.
Honest, I'm trying to remembering. Yeah, you might. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you have any IRL friends? Like, what are they like? If you do have some,
We got some
besides,
IRL friends.
Like Capri and all the Twitch people. Like, do you have any IRL friends? Chuck?
Yeah, I got a group of IRL friends that I've known since about 2008 and stuff like that. Don't hang out with them as much anymore. You know, they're very much so confined to their own bubble and not willing to change themselves, you know, to the world around them. They're still using terms that are not okay to use. So I don't really hang out with them as much anymore. So lack of sympathy and understanding from them. But I do have a couple of IRL friends that I met through college that are really great, like my buddy Gerald and my buddy Steven. They're wonderful individuals, and they show up to my streams and hang out in Discord and stuff like that. So
That's good.
they got the stamp of approval.
Nice. That's good that you have people that catch up on what you're doing. Like, I have a couple. I don't really like. It's off and on for me. Like, there's some people out hang out with me, and then some people just don't. Like, there's some. it's a weird space for myself with IRL friends, and it sucks. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes I hang out with some I don't, and some are just in very bad places, and some aren't. Like, it's weird. It's very, very weird space for
Yeah.
IRL friends. Honestly, people are weird.
Yeah, absolutely. My buddy Gordon is the one who shows up consistently. He's there, he pops in, he chats for a bit. And then my other buddy Aaron, he was a senior when I was a sophomore.
Yep.
And he'll just kind of show up, like check in on me. Like he from the get-go from high school, he was one of those people that has like always believed in me.
Nice.
So it's really fucking cool to see him still showing up to my streams as well. Like no matter what I was talking about passionately, he supported it. So
Go.
it's really nice.
Keep him around. I think Shaq, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I gotta meet up with him again, but he lives in New York now, so
Shit. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard time to get around.
yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, a couple phone calls here and there. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a message you want to live on before you die?
That's a tricky one. That's a good question. That's a very, very good question.
Deep questions near the end too, so that's the beauty of it.
You don't let that flame die. Whatever you're getting inspiration from in life to give you that drive to keep pushing, don't let that die. Foster that flame, grow that flame.
Am I the person that found the most intellectual person on my Knowing the Who's? Like, Jesus, Chalk has words of wisdom, chat.
It's nice. It's nice to talk like this because the way I present myself to people is just like a silly, funny guy. Like I'm not worried about proving my intellect to people or my knowledge. I just like having fun. So it's nice to have these kind of conversations. It's a good contrast.
Yeah, that's why I bring on this plot. Like, there's people that I know, like Sam. There's a guy named Zach Digital that I know that do these kind of interviews, and it's a lot more like fun, of course. And I love that. I'm fully supportive of that. But I like to get in the nitty gritty of the dark little bits of this and more deep, meaningful conversations with people, because you don't have that on typical day-to-day basis with Twitch streamers and everything. That's a thing that I think a lot of chatters want to get the real essence of, hey, you're human as well, right? So that's one thing I love about doing this kind of like podcast kind of show that I do.
Yeah, it's okay to be vulnerable. I mean, especially with your audience that watches you every day. It helps them understand you a bit more.
Yeah, a lot of Twitch streamers don't actually be real with their don't be real with their
Be real.
Be real.
Roll it.
Roll it. Where's your phone? Get your be real. No, like there's a lot of streamers just don't bring out that essence, don't bring the vulnerability to their chat. And I'm one of those that the only time I be real is these interviews and tell them about myself a little bit more. And that brings it out, Yeah.
Absolutely.
Literally anyone who knows Shock immediately knows he's incredibly intelligent and genuine, even though his stream is mostly goofy. Now I figured that out today, which is I kind of figured that out.
Stop with those kind words, Drew.
Yeah, I kind of knew that from Chalk already. Like, there's a few people that I know that are very much business sassy and also very intellectual, and Chalk was one of the people that I'm like, he knows his shit. He knows ins and outs for sure. But no one tell him I said that because he doesn't need the. Okay, well, shit.
It's a good contrast. I have people give me compliments, and then afterwards they tell me to eat shit. They got to make sure they keep, make sure my pride doesn't get too high.
Smart. I don't get that.
Yeah.
So it's great. Everyone just shits on me, man. Describe yourself with one word. What would it be, Chuck? And why?
In one word? Let me think about this for a second.
It's a good thinking one for a while. Someone actually asked this me on a dating app once. I'm like, you can't do role reversals on me, damn it. It was weird, but
that's it. One word to describe me. I initially gravitate to the word goofy, but like
Goofy from Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people call me a himbo. That's what they call. I get called a himbo, which is like the male version of a bimbo.
Oh my God.
Just because of the way I present myself. I don't know. That's a fucking. I am malleable.
Malleable. Why malleable?
No, I guess maybe adaptable would be a good word, I guess. I don't know. I'm just very somebody like I like to sit down, especially in conversations, and listen to different sides of stories or arguments and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
I could sit in the middle and understand where both people are coming from,
Yeah.
and then just kind of either help mediate or delegate what each person is trying to actually convey. A sponge could be good as well, Juke. Yeah.
But if you had to pick one word, what would be the word though, Chuck? What would be the word? I have to pick a word.
Adaptable.
Adaptable? Okay.
We'll go with adaptable.
Adaptable. Chuck is one of my favorite people I've met. I'm very lucky to get a call from. That's great.
Shut up, Juke.
We don't believe in wholesomeness in this stream. We're a Christian
Yeah.
Minecraft channel. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
If you could talk to yourself from a year now, Chalk, what would you tell him?
I would probably tell him to just I would say in forms of content, I would tell him like, hey, just make the fucking jump, dude. Stop doing what you hate and start doing what you love because you're capable of doing it.
And now, personal wise, what do you want to tell him to?
Let go a bit. Let go. Stop dwelling so much on the things that happened in the past and focus on the things in the present.
Damn. That's a love bite. Jesus. Are you down to do another re-interview of next year? Be like, oh, look back on next year kind of thing? Chuck?
Yeah, I'd be down. Kind of like what they've done with Billie Eilish through the
Yeah,
years.
basically,
Yeah,
that's
I'd
what
be.
I kind of do that with a few people on streams if I do know who's and ask them just in case if they're down for that. And like, yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
We're slowly doing that with streamers and be like, okay, this is second year, this is third year. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, it'd be good. Where are they now?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, who do you want to host slash raid? Chuck.
Oh, I get to pick?
Yeah, you get to pick. It's your interview, buddy. No, I don't get to pick.
Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna choose Tixie.
Can you
She's
type it out?
she's a wonderful fucking person. It's Tixee, but I'll type it out
Yeah,
right
please
now
type it
for
out
you.
me. That'd be great.
It'll be Tixee. She's a fucking great person. I'm gonna get to meet her at TwitchCon. She's coming with a group of us are gonna go get our get piercings and her tattoos. I'm getting my septum pierced because fuck it. I've been
Wait.
thinking about doing it for a while.
Wait, you're getting tattoos?
I'm getting a piercing, yeah. I'm not gonna be getting
Wait,
a tattoo though.
Is it in the same shop though?
Yeah, same shop. They do
Okay.
tattoos and piercings.
Please tell me what time because I want to get a tattoo during TwitchCon too.
Yeah, when it gets closer, I'll definitely let you know. There's some things that like because the stream team that I'm on, Content Thieves, we're gonna like have a brunch and everything and kind of do a hangout. So it's probably gonna happen after that. So when I
Cool.
get a concrete time,
Nice.
I'll let you know for sure.
Yeah, let me know because the thing about me, people don't realize this. I have. You're not going to see this. I'm showing feet chat. Wow. You can barely tell. There's a tattoo. I have like a little tree. I want to get a. Yeah. Wait. Hold.
That's it.
Hold. There's a tree.
Oh, nice.
It's like a little stick tree. It's terrible. But I want to get a palm tree. On like beside it too. So like it's basically my travel foot that I want to get it. Basically.
Nice.
So
I like that.
yeah. So let me know. I've been trying to get at people, be like, hey, who's getting tattoos? Because I know people are gonna get it. And I just want
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to at least get some kind of palm tree or something with people. Or something along those lines. So yeah, message me. Totally down to do that if you're down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Is there anything you want the people to shout? Do you want the people to know about you, Chuck, right now?
Well, this week is just kind of hangouts for streams and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be doing whittling for the very first time on Thursday. I got another camera set up for the top-down angle of while I'm doing it. I'm going to be following along the tutorial and stuff. After TwitchCon, we're going to see what happens during it. That's going to kind of delegate where I go next. But I'll be in preparation of getting the cast together for my next improv show. Yep, also.
Nice. I love it. Well,
Yeah. Oh, also we're doing a script reading for Twilight that's coming up soon.
let's go. Wait,
Yeah.
what team are you on? Jacob or Edward? Is it Jacob?
Yeah, at this point, I'm Team Edward. If you asked me when I was younger, I would have said Team Jacob.
Yeah, same.
But the whole imprinting on the daughter thing is so weird.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
know, right? It's just like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
why? Yeah. Thank you so much, Shaq. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you came by and are down to do this before TwitchCon. Like, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Right? I'm happy.
No, I appreciate it. I had a good time, dude.
Yeah.
You had this. It's very well formatted. You have really good questions.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty if I did your program of radio and I didn't get good questions. Fuck, man. Like, I need to get off the fucking platform. Fucking
that's a fair point. Yeah.
Yeah. But have a great rest of your evening and the rest of your week, and I look forward to probably gonna see you at TwitchCon, buddy.
Yeah. All right, man.
Cool. Take
Thank
care.
you again.